is just kind of go over the exercise overview, look at the location, the area. I'm going to show you where we're going to be, what we're going to be doing, those kind of things. Our schedule for this morning, we're going to try and stay on that as best as we possibly can. We are going to be evaluated today. We have some evaluators that are going to be roaming around and writing up a paper on what we're doing really good and what we may need some more work on.
Yeah, pretty much smoke anyway.
This training is to bring all the resources in that we have mutual aid with. In the case of a large-scale event, like one of the dorms being on fire, and what we're not practicing or focusing on putting a fire out. What we're practicing is our incident command, our communications, and our accountability, so that if there ever is an incident, we bring a lot of different departments in, we're able to communicate effectively with our radios, and also have exact accountability for all of the different people that are on scene, whether they're searching a building or they're operating one of the fire trucks, but to have that precise accountability, that's our goal today.
A little breakdown of how you think the exercise went today.
Well, I think it went pretty well today. I think we were able to reach the goals that we expected that we were trying to do. I think that we did a good job at command. I think we did an excellent job at accountability. And I think we learned a lot about communications. I think we did a really good job compared to what we've done in the past with communications. And I think we're in a place where we can move from here and get even better yet. So I think the whole day was a success.
Okay. Now, speaking of communications, was there a problem with that because you're using channels that you guys kind of set up so they wouldn't go across the main, so people wouldn't hear echoing?
There's a group of radio channels, we call them VTAC channels, that are just radio-to-radio channels. They're not repeated by any means, so they don't go long distances, but they're good for on-scene communications. And traditionally in the past, we've used maybe one of them on a fire scene, and today we were using 4 or 5 of them on a fire scene together. And that seemed to work real well, and it seemed to help us to communicate with each other better to get the job done.
Okay. So using like a grading scale, A, B, C, D, E, overall, how would you grade the success of this exercise today?
I think we're right up there in the AA minus area. Without trying to be too hard on ourselves, I think everybody did a really good job, and I think there's always room for improvement. And that's part of the learning experience of doing these too, is finding out where we can go from here to improve.
Okay. And this was quite an amazing exercise, I thought, and just having Carlisle Hall available is a very unique situation. Say a little something about having a facility like that available to use.
It's just wonderful that we have the working relationship with Ferris State University. They had a dorm come available a couple of years ago, and we were able to use that a little bit. And it went so well that this time they actually came to us and said, hey, we're going to be tearing this dorm down. Do you want to use it for a couple of months for training? And Ferris was just wonderful with this. And they helped us set it up. They're very willing to work with us as far as time schedules and letting not just our department, but every department into there to train. I know Big Rapids Township, I think Colfax has been in there, and we've been in there quite a few times also. So it's an excellent opportunity for us to get in and you just don't get those types of facilities every day to play with and to work with.
It's huge to have such a facility that Ferris has allowed us to utilize, but everybody came in at briefing and it was outlined and expectations were given, and I am very, very impressed. This is my first exercise being the Director of Public Safety, and I am very, very proud of the departments that are here, and the university, and just the interaction. It's been really awesome.